Hello and welcome to Nadia's Molten Imaginings. Today I am going to be experimenting with these beautiful pastel shades of wax which have been handmade, and they have a very unique property which I will show you in a moment. These look like ordinary waxes, but if I take a black light, they actually change colour. I'm not sure how obvious this is on here, but the other fabulous property is they actually glow in the dark. So I'm just going to try a few rough basic landscapes with my iron here and see what fabulous effects I can get, and try to film the final results in black light and in the dark. Wish me luck. I have not cleaned my iron properly. I've got this blue coming through. My regular waxes are much darker than these, the pale handmade ones, so what I might have to do if this isn't working so well is mix some colours together. This is also much more grainy. You can hear that it's got a lot more, I think, beeswax to it. So yeah, these are effect waxes and they're not designed to make full pictures with. However, we can have a look at this now. Blinded by the light. And you can see immediately that is a lot more effective. And if you watch slowly, you'll see the luminescence fading as well. I could do a few things with these. That is just my dabble. Now it's time to dive into something a bit more funky. I could instantly tell these colours were too pale to use on their own, so I've got a selection of some darker colours here, and I'm going to mix the colours together on the iron. Blues, let's do something with blues. So this is the sky and we want it to be blue and pink. Again, it's very grainy. I could do red and pink. Yeah, that's got a good purple effect. So this is purple. And I want this as a sort of plum. You wouldn't know it. And these patches being a lot more grainy, don't want to rub off either. That's better. I want some of this green on its own. plus some of that blue just on its own. And that's a little bit monochrome, but let's see now some effects. Not very much, not there. Not a lot. It's almost cooler seeing it on the newspaper. I rubbed it off the sky too much. That's unfortunate. There's a slight hint of it on the sky. Very hard to tell. So we found out that on its own it doesn't work, and mixing it with the other colours doesn't quite work either. Another thing I can try is the black card, which I think might look quite funky. Of course it doesn't show up again. It will look cool once I turn the light off though. So I'm basically painting an invisible painting right now. Okay, it's totally invisible. Now, let's see if I can illuminate it. Oh my god! That's so cool! Oh my god. And there's even a little tiny blemish that looks like a little bird in the sky. That mountain's so good. The strokes are perfect. There's a nice pinketiness to the hills, green in the sky, and now final result. Very ghostly. That was kind of cool. But what might be even cooler is if I take something I've already done, say one of these landscapes without a bird in the sky, and maybe add something in here with invisible wax. For example, this would lend itself nicely to a little Loch Ness monster perhaps, or a UFO. Let's see. So, taking the point of the iron, I'm going to use this green. And see what we can do. First of all, you know, let's do it. And you can see it! That's good. I don't know if you could see it, but I can definitely see it. And a little messy neck. It's really subtle. It really is quite subtle. But it's there. In the black light. Almost I don't like it in the black light at all. Ooh, he's glowing. In the dark. Huh? Oh, that's so fucking. That is so huggy. So there we have something mystical, magical, something invisible, something else invisible, something that didn't quite work but is still quite cool. And really, these waxes are not made the same way that these waxes are, but the one thing I was told when I got these was that they work particularly well with the air blowing technique, which is not something I've actually done with encaustics before myself, but it's an effect whereby you splash the wax and blow it around with a hairdryer. And if that is something you would like me to try out, I will definitely give these another shot and see if I can make something a little more elaborate with them. You can get these from Molten Magic, who is another encaustic artist based on the Isle of Wight, and I'll leave a link to his Instagram down below. Please check that out. Thank you very much for watching. Bye! Final results under the black light. And in the dark. Oh my god, they're so spooky!